What's up, Tiger Squad? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about what it was like being homeschooled. There's also kind of like a homeschool versus public school thing, but mostly just talking about what it's like being homeschooled for me. Homeschool is obviously not for everybody. Not everybody can handle homeschool or is able to do homeschool, but I'm actually able to do homeschool. It's actually super fun and easy, and the work sometimes is not easy, but it's like knowing I have time to do things is easy. But before I get on more of what I'm going to talk about, make sure you press that subscribe button and make sure you press a like by the end of this if you enjoyed this little chat. A little bit of a talk, like, I don't know, TED Talk with me, with Keri. That's right, I just used my name maybe the first person. Never really clear on that. But I'm going to be talking about social skills and all these things, because a lot of people on YouTube and everywhere I see some comments like, well, you don't really, like, they just learn random stuff. You don't learn random stuff, I promise you. Every single thing I've learned on, like, I've been homeschooled, it was never random. I have this best friend, her name is Jay, that she'll be a part of the social skills thing I'm going to be talking about later on, but for now, like, Jay, I ask her, whenever we talk, I ask her, okay, how was school? What'd you guys learn? Are you guys testing this month? What happened? She's like, we're learning about, like, this type of piece in the science department. We're learning about different cells. We're learning about volcanic rock and the Earth's layers. And I'll be like, oh, wait, I'm learning that too. She, like, asks me what I'm learning about. And I'll tell her, we're learning about the same thing, except, like, I'm also learning about all this, like, money bill things. For 8th grade, really, me and my friend Jay, we both are kind of, like, learning the same exact thing, except it's almost like I'm going to get quicker because I get a month's worth of work each month. And if I finish that month's worth of work, I get a choice if I want to get the next month's work in the same month after I finish this month's work. So it's like this April, if I finish the month's worth of work, I could choose whether or not I wanted next month's worth of work and, like, start working on it. Because it's like, knowing I have time to do things makes me actually do them faster sometimes, because it's like, okay, I'm in no rush, but I want to go ahead and do this because, like, I get bored easily. I got a wild imagination, but, like, sometimes my imagination is just not there. It's just not it. So I do schoolwork because it's, like, not that hard to do. I'm learning Spanish already, and my friend tells me it's like she's not going to start learning different languages, so she's in high school. She's like, so I'm kind of already ahead, I guess, and I'm learning high school Spanish right now, so 9th grade, actually, 9th grade Spanish. So yeah, it's hard because I'm not the best at Spanish. I know some colors and some numbers in Spanish, but that's pretty much it. The alphabet in Spanish, I just learned that, and I still can't memorize the whole thing. Like, I know Zeki's, which is Z, I think, and that's pretty much it for, like, okay, my friend and I, we're learning the same thing. So it's not like we're just learning a bunch of random things in different order. Learning things that are below our grade that we should already know. We're learning the same things like other people in school. There are different programs that are teaching either slower or faster, depending on, like, where they are in their curriculum. And pretty much that's just, like, what you do. Sometimes instead of work, you get into your projects that, like, take a long time to finish, or you have to do a lot of research for it, and you learn a lot of math and budgeting and all these things along the way. Spelling. So it's like it kind of incorporates everything into one. The weather, which is kind of science, all these things. I have planned a vacation right now, so I have to incorporate my, like, English grammar, reading, writing. Well, in this case, I'm typing it, making a PowerPoint. I have to work on my budgeting. I have to make the math right. I have to make sure all this math is right for the itineraries. I also have to check the weather, get the daily averages for, like, sun and rain and all these days of weather, temperatures. So that's kind of, like, what I'm working on right now. And then I also have a Spanish project, like, telling people about myself in Spanish. I have to memorize the words and, like, memorize like, how to say it in Spanish, and how to, like, memorize each and every word, how to write it in Spanish. I also need to memorize something else I'm doing. It's like, a lot of the schools actually do this. My old public school used to do this, where, like, sometimes for the end of the year, we would do these projects out of food, and you present it to the grade you were in. You got to eat the food. It was super fun. And I'm actually doing that for, I chose the plant cell, so I'm going to make a big cookie out of, like, using frosting for, like, cells and fondant and things like that. So it's going to be super fun. And pretty much you're just kind of learning the same exact things as in school. And and another thing, social skills. Social skills. A lot of people on the internet think, oh, you don't have any friends. Your social skills, you barely develop social skills because you've been homeschooled for all these years. The thing is, I've been in public school. I've been to school ever since I was probably like, maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3. So I've been like, I've had enough social skills. I stopped going to public school when I was 11. That's when 6th grade started. So I was like, I've been having a lot of social skills for 10 plus years. So I'm pretty sure, like, I have a lot of social skills. It's not like I was homeschooled the day kindergarten, because I was definitely not homeschooled in kindergarten. I went to public school. I had a best friend. But the thing, as time went on, like, you realize how toxic people can be. So when after I became homeschooled and lost all those great friends, I had, like, it was a little bit of toxicness, but, felt a little bit excluded sometimes. There were a lot of arguments, but, that's just a 5th grade drama friend group, and I really missed them. I got really sad. I didn't have a friend for about a year or 2, maybe just a year. Then I had a friend in 7th grade who was actually really toxic, but we kind of fell out, and I found a different friend. Her name was Jay. We're actually still friends right now, but, like, I don't know what's going on. We haven't talked in a while, and pretty much we just talk a lot. We have a lot of social skills with friends and everything. And then one day she was like, is it hard being homeschooled? I'm like, yeah, it's a bit hard. I mean, I don't really get to see any friends. Playing outside got boring, because at least, like, where I used to live, I had a lot of friends on the street where I lived. It was super fun, and, like, I got, like, all these friends. So if I was, like, got home from school, then I could play with these people. I played with my friends at school, then I played with my friends at home. So it was like, okay, you have friends all the time. But now I don't know any of the kids near where I live. Like, I don't know any of them. So it's like, when I play outside, it's just me and my brother. That gets boring really quickly. So when I'm able to talk to my friend, I'm, like, really happy about it, because, okay, I can actually be friends with her. She's really nice, all these things. She's not toxic at all. She's actually really nice. She's super smart. She said she wants to be a nurse. When she grows up to help people, I'm like, okay, that's awesome. She has a goal. She actually, like, has dreams she wants to accomplish. Then she's also really nice. She's not rude or disrespectful. Like, she's not rude to any adult. You'll never hear her talk bad about an adult or any way. Like, honestly, she's such a nice person. And she's not toxic at all. So I was like, okay, a bunch of toxic friends in public school, or do I want with just one friend and I'm still homeschooled? And I'm thinking, okay, homeschooled and having one friend is better. When you're in a friend group, there's lots of drama that can go down. Lots of betrayal, apparently. I don't know. I've never really been betrayed. I've been ghosted, but it's fine. It's whatever. People got lives. And so pretty much, social skills, yeah. But the public school I went to, I keep saying public school, but it was definitely public school. Well, the school I went to, they pretty much was like, okay, everything has to be fair. And then it was like, and this is especially a big deal in 5th grade for some reason. It's like, if it'll go, like, my friend, her name was, I'm not gonna say her name. We'll just call her Lucy. Lucy had, like, she gave invitations to very few people for her birthday. It was a birthday, like, we had a birthday party somewhere, then it was a sleepover. So pretty much, I don't think she actually had a sleepover that year. I think it was just, like, a birthday party somewhere. But Lucy, she wanted to, like, invite a bunch of people. So she had a green envelope, and she was passing around. One of the teachers saw an envelope on one of my other friends' desk. Lucy was also friends with one of the other people. We'll call that person Emma. So she saw the green envelope on Emma's desk, and she was like, what's this? She's like, oh, it's an invitation to not Aubrey, but, like, Lucy's party. And she asked me, okay, does everybody have an invitation? She was like, no, very few people have an invitation. She was like, then the teacher said, okay, if you have a green invitation, please, like, hand it over. And then the teacher threw them in the trash, and my friend actually had to go and get them out of the trash. So she's like, it's not fair to all the students who didn't get an invitation. But I'm like, not even every student knew about the invitation before the teacher actually brought it up from the whole classroom. So then it's like, it doesn't matter if they didn't get invited. It's fine. Not everybody knows everybody. Not everybody's going to get invited everywhere. So not everything's going to be fair in life. But the fact that she made it seem like if everybody has to get an invitation, it's like, if it was a sleepover at the end of the birthday party, why would everybody get an invitation? She would have to spend extra money on different envelopes for people, green envelopes for the people who were going to be invited to the sleepover, probably, like, pink or blue or yellow envelopes for the people who are only going to get to go to the first birthday piece of the party. So it's kind of just like, why would she like spend all the extra money when she doesn't really know everybody in that class as well, and not everybody's even nice to her? So it's like, why would you want to invite people that are really mean to you to your birthday party? That's just weird, all because they're in your class. Like, I know, like, even if somebody didn't like me, I wouldn't expect a birthday invitation from them, or if I didn't even really know them, I wouldn't expect an invitation. So that's just like weird to me. I'd give an invitation, like if I didn't know them or if they were mean or rude to me in the past, I would never accept an invitation if they were mean or if I was mean to them, because that just seems rude. I feel it's like, okay, you were probably forced to give this to me because you felt like you had to, so like I might hand it back or I might keep it and consider it, because it's like, you gave this invitation to me, it's kind, it has my name on it too, you can tell you wrote this, so it's like, maybe you actually did want me to come if you actually wrote my name with it. And I actually used to spell my name with an I, with a heart, so it's like, okay, you're kind, you're nice, not everything's gonna be fair in life, but it's fine. And so pretty much that was just like everything. A lot of people in the class understood though, but it was just the teachers who felt everything had to be fair. But social skills aside, we understood a lot of things. And then a lot of people always left the school I was into. I was like, why are you leaving this year? Why are you not going to come back next year? They're like, because the school teaches no real life lessons. They teach everything should be fair, and that when somebody's mean to you, you shouldn't do anything. You should just let it keep happening and come to a teacher. When really the teachers don't do anything. They say, we have a no bullying policy here, but then the bullying keeps happening. The teachers don't do anything about it till it starts to ruin their reputation. I realized that a lot, because I have all these other friends that tell me the same thing. It's like they get bullied at school, but the teachers never do anything until it actually starts ruining the reputation of the school. And that's when they actually decide, okay, we're actually going to make a sign that says no bullying, thinking that's going to do something, but it never does do anything. People still bully. It's still going to keep happening. So I don't get, like, that's just something that's just happened. People just think if you add a sign to something, or if you just say don't do it, then people won't do it, and that's not the case all the time. So a lot of people have a different opinion. It's like, you kind of just have to stay under the radar, don't make any enemies and everything like that, and it's pretty much it. Like, public school, it was just not the best experience. The one teacher I had, I kept having, like, the one teacher I actually liked, I had to leave her class because she became a 4th grader only class. And the teacher I had for the last year I was at the school was really mean, and like, I got in trouble a lot for things I would have never gotten in trouble in from the other classroom. And it's not because the teacher was like so loose at the other classroom. It was because the teacher, she wasn't really uptight. She wasn't think, okay, if it's not my way, then you're never gonna like get anything, Oh, I don't know, I'm saying, like you guys. Okay, whatever. But pretty much, it was just like a lot. It was really a lot, and it was upsetting. But I got over it. I really did. Because being homeschooled, it actually, like, for some reason, I feel like I didn't care what people think. I didn't really care what people think when I was homeschooled, because it was like, okay, my friend is online. She knows what I look like because she saw my channel. She saw my face. But it's not really like, oh, okay, well, you look like this, I can't really be friends with you, or you belong with this social crowd, so I can't be friends with you. It was more of a, oh, okay, we're friends. You have a good personality online and offline. You're real. You're yourself. So it wasn't really anything like, oh, okay, you should just stop being yourself because people can see your face. Like, you could see my face. If I talk to you like this online, I would definitely talk to you like this in real life. It's like, why would I talk bad behind your back if I could just tell you the truth to your face? That's something that's always been weird to me. Like, if they're not there, of course they're going to be like, oh, I wish they were here. Or sometimes it's like a lot of drama with them. Maybe we should talk to them about it when they get back. Like, yeah, we talk about that type of thing. But we would think, oh, okay, they cause a lot of drama when they're here. And then go around and say, hey, you cause a lot of drama. We were all talking about you very badly. No, you don't say that. You just talk about, like, what they could change, like, what you feel like needs to change in the friend group. So that's kind of like a thing, like, that really needs to be talked about a lot, is how, like, friends backstab you a lot when you go to actual school. Like, you could be friends with them one day and then not friends with them the next, and they want to be your friend again the next day. It's a lot. Like, I know. So pretty much, that's just it. Being homeschooled is better for me because of the learning. Like, I learn faster. I'm not pressured. I don't feel like I have to get everything done in a week. I don't get stressed out. Like, I don't remember the last time I was stressed out, honestly. Like, I don't get stressed out anymore. That's all I can say. So, Yeah, it's pretty much all. I can travel. Like when we travel, it's not like I have to worry about going to school because I'm already doing school. I already either did it for the week or the month, so it's not a problem for me. And so pretty much that's just it. And like after April is over, I have till May. I think May 18th. I think it is. I'm not sure until I finish school. Since it is till I finish school, then like it'll be summer break for me. I'll be doing summer break. Then June 28th is my birthday, so it's like, okay, time for my birthday. Do whatever because it's in summer. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's kind of all I did when I was homeschooled. And being homeschooled is, for me, comment down below which one you think sounds better about toxic friends and all these things I said. Talk about, like, what are your experiences with actual school, like with public school or private school, if you go to school or if you're homeschooled. And, like, tell me your opinion on it in the comments. Like, I really want to know your opinions on it because it's, like, a really big thing. And in this background, as you see, I am pretty much just RPing. Like, I'm in a Michelson RP. I'm a Vampire Diaries fan all the way. And pretty much, I'm Hope Michelson right now. I know she was in Legacies and the originals, but I know it all. And pretty much now, there's just going to be music playing because I'm pretty much said my piece. And it's super fun. And that's pretty much all, guys. Thanks for watching.